the first time you blew up and now you're blowing up again, which would you say was harder?
Okay.
Honestly speaking.
To be honest with you,
it's a lie. Don't speak to investors. Say investors didn't want it. Which do you think was harder?
Okay, to be honest with you, I got to be candid. I think blowing up back then was more harder. And I'll tell you why, because now, we have everything at our disposal. Maybe not everything, but, it's a lot more, easier for an artist to come out and blow up. Even especially if you don't get the name before and you're just trying to, back then it was harder because we didn't have social media.
Yes.
You have to go to everywhere where you want to be heard to drop your CD. If I want my song to be in Sokoto, I have to be in Sokoto physically. They
tagged Wizkid as the youngest artist to blow up or youngest superstar.
Youngest to ever do it.
Yeah, there's always something about that, Are you or do you think you are the youngest to ever do it?
I am the youngest to ever do it. He knows. Everybody knows.
Well, Wizkid knows.
Of course. If you ask him personally, he would tell you that. I came out in 2006. I released my first album in 2007. I was the first youngest artist to ever come out of Nigeria. That's a fact. Every artist that came around that time knows. Don Jazzy knows. D'banj knows. Everybody knows, right? It's not a debate. It's a fact. My song, Welcome to My Party, featuring Lord of Ajasa, was a bang. The biggest platform at that time in Africa was Channel O.
Yes.
It got a nomination on Channel O. This is fact. You feel me?
Facts.
So if Wizkid came out a couple of years ago, who was he listening to? You feel me? Was he listening to P-Square? I'm closest in age to him. You feel me? So you know how far now.
I know how far because I'm trying to. I don't know. Maybe it's my ear, right? Before they say I don't come, they talk, but it's given that you are saying that you inspired Wizkid.
I'm not saying I inspired. I'm not. I never said I inspired. Okay. Right? But I'm saying it is a sure thing that just like the biggest kids on the block today and the bigger guys who are the top in the music industry today are inspiring this generation, I inspired the generation that came after me.
Which is then Wizkid's generation.
If you say so.
What was the reason behind that song?
Okay, so basically, I don't want to talk about the what happened. Obviously, people that know what happened, right?
Yes.
So basically, we settled out of court.
Yeah. Are you friends with anybody from the Mavin team and camp?
I'm not enemies.
After that?
I'm not enemies with them.
Have you seen Tiwa Savage since the court case? After the court settlement?
After the court settlement?
Yes.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Probably. Yes. Probably no. I'm not
so
sure.
If she was here now, you wouldn't even notice her.
Notice her. She's not a fly now. I will see her now.
If you're looking to work with a female artist at the moment, is she on your list?
Maybe yes. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Is Ira Star on your list?
Yes, pretty.
Yeah. Interesting. How about Thames? I mean,
maybe, yes, maybe. I don't know. Well,
did those ones copyright infringe too?
Who?
Thames?
Thames, no.
Did you settle out of court that we did not know that one?
I beg.
I just want to know. Are you saying that the top Nigerian music executives at the moment in distribution companies and record labels are selling Nigerian artists out?
Quincy, now you they talk the names. So
no, they tried. They sure of waiting, we they discuss.
Waiting with the talk.
Yes.
It's very simple. I'm saying, I'm not mentioning names of anybody. I'm only saying that we as artists, first, it starts with us. We need to know who we are and to know that we are the price, right? So if anybody, be it distributor, be it record label, be it anybody, where they come from across, can't tell us, say, Afrobeat, say, make we tweak them into a different genre and call it another name. Yes, you might be doing that type of music, but the fact is you are known as an Afrobeat artist. So
Burna Boy like make it deceive himself. He's an Afrobeat artist.
Yes. We are all Afrobeat artists.
What's good, guys? Quincy Jones here. Of course, another fantastic session about to kick off. Well, I mean, it's kicked off already. Ladies and gentlemen, this particular person, I think I've always wanted to. You now say that it's every time I always want to talk to somebody, but honestly speaking, I've always wanted to speak to this particular person for a very, very long time. And I'm not gonna lie, right? And then let me introduce him first. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one, the only. Danny Young.
What's up, my G?
My rich friend.
You already know.
Yeah, man, because those music videos you're shooting, you automatically... Let me tell you this. The first music video I saw of you, last year? Was it last year? It was last year.
Yeah.
When I saw that video, I said, my rich friend. Because you know when you see certain things and you just know that, bro, a lot of effort, financial effort, physical effort, intellectual effort was put into the creation of that particular product. And it's been going great for you, man.
Thank you, my G.
Nice.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's always nice, when people, when you find people who appreciate what you do, because it takes a lot of effort and, hard work to put those stuffs together. And, I'm happy everybody's loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't do an introduction, but basically, what's up, my people? Is your favorite boy, Danny Young, live in the building, 106, 705. We're live here.
Okay, so what is 106, 705?
I'm on a code.
Wait, what is the code?
To enter heaven. Quincy.
It's nice to have you here, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, where do I begin? From the music videos to the records to the features, it is borderline alarming, right? Reason is, for someone like myself and a couple of people who are in probably entertainment or the music business, right? We know how difficult certain features might be, right? Especially I think one of the most recent with the Swalabam guys.
Yeah.
Right? I saw that feature and I'm like, how? When they reached Danny Young's house? How did that feature come about? Okay.
It happened a few months ago. First off, we just, we dropped Para and, that kind of vibe when you drop a very large banger and everybody's like, wow, like Danny Young, Odumodu Black, blah, blah, has it, and it puts you on that working mood, like, okay, what next? How would you be able to, you understand, like surpass or meet up the next project, and even when people are still chopping it, you are in the working process, like, okay, how am I going to make the next song? So, I knew like my next song would actually be something unplanned for. Do you understand what I mean? Like, so it was a time the Twalabam guys came to Nigeria, and before then we've been, chatting on the Instagram because SNE likes that Para a lot, like I like that song, So when he came to Nigeria, he told me like, I'm in your city. I said, oh, really? Oh, nice. I'm in Nigeria. Yeah, there we can link up. Then, they said they came to the house and, I called some of my boys like, let's make this bit. So, and, that's how it happened.
But my question is, around the period these guys blew up was when they blown up already with the record.
Yeah.
Was when you got them for a feature.
Yes.
You and I know that's like probably one of the most difficult periods to get such a feature. You did not just get the feature. You released a fresh record, shot a music video, had them in the music video. Oh. Not speaking to placements like say, oh, they're higher. No, but they're hot at the moment. I got what you're saying. So their presence is required in many places. You guys shot a video, made a new record.
Yeah.
And promoted the record.
Okay, let me answer that question. Basically, I understand how big, the record Twalabam is. I mean, around the world, it's definitely like a banger. Like, but when we, met up for the work, we did not plan like we were gonna make a song. Do you understand? It was just a visit. And at that time, it was so much fire because they had not worked with anybody in Nigeria except Burna Boy.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And they had the Twalabam remix. So for me, having to work with them, yes, you're right. We had a lot of ups and downs because, even the label, over there wanted to drop the remix of the Burna Boy stuff, and they felt like my own song was going to replace that. So had a lot of back and forth on that song because I was not ready to back down. Like Orin say, I'm a shit, and then I drop it. You understand? So, but already, we were very proactive. The next day when we did the song, already for them to know, say we know the joke. TG don't already come. We don't plan the video. So yeah, it was just like that. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, but shout out to SNE, shout out to the Twalabam guys and the whole crew. I mean, shout out to you guys for coming through for me, man. One love, still Danny Young.
Nice. Now let's talk about, because you mentioned it already. Then let's talk about the feature with Odumodu Black, which also happened at the point of Odumodu Black's heat, right?
Yeah,
and then it sort of appeared as a reintroduction of yourself. Right. I feel like a lot of people go what do they call it? Say sometimes they call it sabbatical or whatever. Some artists go 5 months, 6 months. I think Miyoko hadn't dropped stuff in like for a bit, right? And a couple of other artists because they're points to rejuvenating one's mind.
Most definitely.
And you're out here blasting everywhere. Like, bro, I'm not even going to lie. I was tired of seeing some of your videos. I don't tire. I don't see the video to know the next scene. It was that bad. That's how very everywhere you were. And it worked to your advantage. Do you think, let me say this. This is not your first introduction to music. The first time you blew up and now you're blowing up again, which would you say was harder? Okay. Honestly speaking.
To be honest with you,
it's a lie. Don't speak to investors. Say investors didn't want to. Which do you think was harder?
Okay, to be honest with you, I got to be candid. I think blowing up back then was more harder, and I'll tell you why. Because now we have everything at our disposal. Maybe not everything, but it's a lot more easier for an artist to come out and blow up. Even especially if you don't get the name before and you're just trying to, back then it was harder because we didn't have social media.
Yes.
You have to go to everywhere where you want to be heard to drop your CD. If I want my song to be in Sokoto, I have to be in Sokoto physically.
Yes.
We didn't have the kind of email to attach songs to email audio to.
No, you could just sleep for Zebra Cafe for like 2 weeks.
You go long, we didn't have that type of platform. So it was a more physical marketing, which was harder, And apart from that, we didn't have these whole digital platforms where, you have to put your song out there. Your song is accessible anywhere in the world.
Yes.
You will have to depend on the Alaba guys.
Yes,
to mass produce, And the guys then who had everything was the Egmonts, them, Big Bros, Keke Ogungwe and the likes, who had like physical outlets in all the major states in Nigeria. So if you are, let's say you have an office in Abuja, outlet in Abuja, you are servicing the whole north. If you have an office in Ondo State, you're serving
like the whole head office. Yeah.
So all these things had to be in place for an artist to come out and be able to make sense and be viral. But what that virality today is the social media.
Obviously.
You understand? So it's not still easy for artists today, they will say, but it was mad at that time.
So you think it's easier now, essentially?
It's not easy, but it's easier.
Okay. But do you think it was easier to blow up back then as well?
It was easy if you had few things. And I'll mention, if you have the talent, you are dope, you are good, you get lyrics. Because if you know good, people they will go contest your flows. It was a thing then, like people then we used to have a lot more rappers that time.
Yes,
and for you to be a rapper is a lyrical game. You understand? Not like now, So if you good, people go listen to you. Even in radio stations, TV stations, they used to have something called Liberia.
So it was harder then.
It was harder. It was way harder.
Just maintain that it was harder.
It was definitely harder.
I want to speak to something. Still speaking about back then.
Okay.
you blew up as, bruh. I dare say you blew up as a 2-year-old. No, but you were really young. I'm joking. But you were really young back then,
Yeah.
right? And I think it was a thing for a lot of us that were actually genuinely young
OGs.
back then. No, I know be OG. I beg you. Hey.
We see the form
they say
Gen
they
Z.
say OG is old and get out. I'm not they. Please, I'm not.
No, we be Gen Z OG.
Now,
Anyway.
eh?
Gen Z OG.
Got you. Yeah. But saying this to say that you were really super young back then. And I think it was one of the earliest periods where I physically or personally experienced the introduction of a young artist for the younger generation, right? And it was back-to-back hits. Pa, 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 pa. Album, pa. Hits, pa. Right? It was really, really crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this to say, if you speak about music right now, right, people would automatically want to reference Wizkid blowing up doing Holla at Your Boy, right? And it's not the first time. A couple of people have posted it, you have debunked it, and stuff like that. This has happened back and forth. But on this show today, right, they tagged Wizkid as the youngest artist to blow up or youngest superstar.
Youngest to ever do it.
Yeah, there's always something about that, you know. Are you or do you think you are the youngest to ever do it?
I am the youngest to ever do it. He knows. Everybody knows.
Well,
that.
Wizkid knows.
Of course. If you ask him personally, he would tell you that. He knows. You were talking about Adeshokwe, most definitely. Yes, that's my brother still.
It's one of the people.
Yeah, so basically, this is how I see it. You know, certain people, you know, validate certain people because maybe the relationship they got, you understand? And sometimes out of love and, you know, you might kind of overemphasize certain things. But the fact is history, and history can never be written. You understand? We know if you write history, you understand? Everybody knows the record is there. You get what I'm saying? So,
is there an age to this that we can peg it?
Okay, let me put it this way. I came out in 2006. I released my first album in 2007. I was the first youngest artist to ever come out of Nigeria. That's a fact. Every artist that came around that time knows. Don Jazzy knows. D'banj knows. Everybody knows, right? It's not a debate. It's a fact. You feel me, right? So even my song, Welcome to My Party, featuring Lord of Ajasa, was a bang. The biggest platform at that time in Africa was Channel O.
Yes.
It got a nomination on Channel O. This is fact. You feel me?
Facts.
So if Wizkid came out a couple of years ago, who was he listening to? You feel me? Was he listening to P-Square? I'm closest in age to him. Is it? You feel me? So you know how far now.
I know how far because I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe it's my ear, right? Before they say I don't come, they talk. But it's giving that you are saying that you inspired Wizkid.
I'm not saying I inspired. I never said I inspired.
Okay.
Right? But I'm saying it is a sure thing that just like the biggest kids on the block today and the bigger guys who are the top in the music industry today are inspiring this generation, I inspired the generation that came after me.
Which is then Wizkid's generation.
If you say so.
Got you. Okay. That's all right. Now, I'm gonna talk food that place, but no problem. I get that. Also still looking at that era and looking at now.
If you drink small,
My brother, feel free. No, let me.
Shayo.
That's fine.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Now, still looking at that period and looking at what it is now.
Yeah.
You've covered so much. You've covered. Cheers, Mike.
Thank you.
You've covered so much feet within just a certain time frame, right? What would you attribute that level of success to within that time frame? I mean, what is it? About 2 years of launching?
No, it was way more than. I just mentioned an era of my whole career. Feel
No,
me?
I'm talking about most recently.
Oh.
With the amount of back-to-back work that's been put in. It's
Yeah,
about 2-3 years.
Yeah. No, about a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah, or less than a bit.
And
less than.
it's boom, 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 boom. Videos here, videos here.
Yes, sir.
This year, your ads are flying everywhere. I think that maybe you bought shares there in some of these companies.
Shout out like the YouTube.
Bro, I mean, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was hunting the guy that ran your ads, man.
Thank you.
I did find him. Till today, I never see him, by the way. You know. What would you attribute the level of success attained within this short period in time?
Okay. I think for me it is I would say like evolving, re-evaluating yourself and deciding how do you want to do this? So I'm talking about myself, right? Yeah, because there was a time I took a break. I was putting out songs, but I was not really serious about it. You feel me? Yeah, because I was busy with other things, basically. And I was, checking out the industry. There's been growth. There's been development. It's changed from when we started. Like they say, the only thing in life is change. That's constant, right? So as a businessman, we know what thing they do. I had to study and be like, okay, if I want to do it, then we have to put some more emphasis, on like then we can have a song that is a hit and it might last for 2 years. We don't care.
Yes.
You feel me? And it's a good thing and a bad thing because some of those songs are still relevant today. They can still play it in parties and everybody will go wild.
Yes.
Unlike maybe some songs that they will do now in this new generation, like maybe 2 months old, you forgot about the songs that they released last year.
It's done.
You understand? So, but in the fact that in business, if you want to keep supplying your, the people who demand for you, you need to know what they like, and how they want it. So that's why we thought like, should be a fair back to back.
So that time that you say you were using to observe the industry, right? Was there no, and you have to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
Was there no day by day or day to day, was there no level of fear in relaunching, right? After studying the music and studying the game and all of that and being ready, was there no growing, increasing fear on a daily basis? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the level of artists that broke out when Fireboy, Rema and Co were breaking out within the span of a year, and Black Bulls and Co within the span of that year, and now it's madness.
Yes,
because those boys are still here. They're still very relevant. That time, if you blow 2 years, the features, some people feel disappear. Then some go take sabbatical, go relax. Some go do. Nah, bro, the boys that have blown are still here. Ashake set that blew up are still here, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna come back.
I know they fear. The only thing in life that makes you a loser is fear, right? I be perfectionist, and I believe in myself, and I believe in evaluation, research, and once I do them and I know what I want to do, I go strike. And if I strike, I'll leave them for God. And to a God talk, then be fine. But we fear nobody. We fear no. I mean, artists come, artists go. Even in this generation, artists they come, artists don't go. In the last 1 year, artists don't come, artists don't go. Right. Artists go see they come, artists go see they go. Even in the ones where they respect, where they do us proud, time go come, new ones go see come and they go see do greater things.
Yes.
So that's life.
Interesting. Now, there's a situation between you. There was a situation between you, Tiwa Savage, Maven Records, about copyright infringement. I think you sued them, right? Did you sue them?
Can we not talk about this? Can we not talk about this?
You sure? No, let's just. I mean, it is what it is. It's been what it was, right? And I'm not even gonna lie because I think I remember that situation at the time. It was about what was it about? I looked at where you were coming from and it made sense to me personally. But of course, like the general public, everybody will have
Everybody
their
go
views,
talk their own.
right? But from your standpoint, right? How did you choose to do? Why did you choose to do that? What was the reason behind that thought?
Okay, so basically, I don't want to talk about the what happened. Obviously, people that know what happened, right?
Yes.
So basically, we settled out of court, you know, and everybody knows what settling out of court means.
No. From our generic understanding, Maven Records, Tiwa Savage, and how do they say it in the court? This of the Danny Young, Tiwa Savage, and Maven Records Entertainment disputes resolved. When it's settled out of court, it means that the person that sued has received some form of settlement. It's actually called settlement now, is it not? Yes, now, which is a lump sum of, which is money. So are you saying that the Maven Records and Tiwa, they have money? So do you. But I'm going somewhere. Did they pay you to drop the case? Basically. Which is essentially the concept of settling out of court.
This is it. Let me go there again. Whatever happened. It was a case of copyright infringement.
Yes.
And you know whose song is.
Yes.
Right? And at the end of the day, we decided to settle out of court. And you know what settling out of court means.
Yes.
It comes with certain terms, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So for me, I don't dwell on that. What I am happy about is that in this industry, we are able to curtail ourselves and put certain standard and checkmate ourselves towards limits to how far we go when it comes to our creativity and you get what I mean? Because it's been happening for the longest times, and you know, people have been doing certain things. Even the new generation, the artists that are coming behind us, think it's the normal thing, the right thing to do. But we don't know we are hurting ourselves and hurting the growth and sustainability in the industry, in the music culture itself. So I'm happy that after that incident, there's been a lot of artists who had sense and they have started to do the right thing.
And reach out.
Yeah, doing the right thing is reaching out. Reaching out is
send your splits.
Thank you. And today we can see artists like even of late Thames reaching out to the veteran singer. I've forgotten Egbon's name. Love Me JJ, Love Me Tender.
Yeah.
She even had him in the music video. That's a kind of sustainability for him as an artist, because that's his music now in a way still rejuvenating.
Absolutely.
Right? Even techno, you know, Baba Frayu, you know, a lot of people like that. So at the end of the day, there will be a time whereby I think, everybody has to come to our, you know, that standard to, you know. So it's a good thing happening. And I'm glad that people, you know, yeah.
Are you friends with anybody from the Maven team and camp?
I'm not enemies.
After that?
I'm not enemies with them.
Have you seen Tiwa Savage since the court case? After the court settlement?
After the court settlement?
Yes.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Probably, yes. Probably no. I'm not
so
sure.
if she was here now, you wouldn't even notice her?
Notice her? Is she's not a fly now. I will see her now.
Okay. Are you looking at, if you're looking to work with a female artist at the moment, is she on your list?
Maybe yes. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Is Ira Star on your list?
Yes, pretty.
Yeah. Interesting. How about Thames?
Maybe, yes. Maybe. I don't know. Well,
did those ones copyright infringe too?
Who?
Thames?
Thames, no.
Did you settle out of court that we did not know that one?
I beg.
I just want to know. It's possible. It's possible.
I don't know.
No, but they painted you as Wala Mika.
Yes,
Wala
I know. That's
musician.
what happens to anybody who is trying to, you know, do something different. You know, we're in a type of generation whereby everybody just follow like bandwagon. Nobody want ask questions. Nobody want know why. You know, just for instance, I'll bring this in. Yesterday I was reading online and I was seeing people bashing Brain Jotta for
I was going to bring that up, but
Yeah.
it's perfect. Please go ahead.
Nice. So for him using the intellectual property of that veteran singer.
Artist, yes.
Yeah. But the people talking, they don't even understand music business. They don't know how it works. They're just trying to bash him. They don't even know he even helps the guy, the man, sorry, due respect, to even revive the song over again. And now at the end of the day, the man is generating a lot of income digitally from the song. That is if he has somebody who is already helping him manage that. That's
As if
very
it's
important.
not someone random that wants to upload
that's
it.
chopping his benefits, you understand? So all those things at the end of the day, now is for Brain Jotter to now sit down with the man. If he wants to think the business way, like, okay, let's take this thing further. Let's promote more. And me too, I go chop something.
It's
That's
simple.
if he wants to, and if he wants to be voluntary.
Percentage.
Yeah, but he's not doing the man any hurt. He's doing him good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so people talking are just being hypocrites. You understand? They are hypocritical.
And then some people said Brain Jotter gave him 2 million is too small.
It's a
What do you think?
gift. Nah, gifts. It's voluntary. It doesn't
No,
hold
they were
him.
bashing him. That's
Yeah.
stupid, it's nonsense. You use the song, you give him ordinary 2 million.
Baba,
naira,
because
you
they
make
know
dollars.
they know understand now. So they bash me that time to say Nabi Oduduwa, why they claim say person use my song.
Exactly.
Say want. They don't know. It's not their fault. Man. I beg.
Interesting. Okay. So, there's that part. There's something people don't know, right? A lot of people don't know, or maybe they knew. I don't know, but me, I don't know. I didn't know prior to this interview that you're actually from the royal family,
Oh yes.
right? And not just that. The current
Olowo for
Olowo of Owo is the direct relation, blood related,
Yeah.
not great. Who is he to you?
I'm a direct nephew to Oba Jibade Igbadigeshin Ogunye, the Imperial Majesty Olowo of Owo. My mom is the direct elder sister to His Imperial Majesty. So I'm a nephew.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, but we have a very strong relationship. Yes, sir.
How strong?
Very, very strong. It's strong. Very, very strong. Yes, that nobody can break.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, how does that particularly affect you being in such a creative space as or the entertainment space as you are at the moment? What does that do? Does that affect you in any way? Do you have to separate being from royal blood to being an artist and all of these things?
Not in any way. It's a plus, but I really don't carry it as much. Like I don't tell people, like a lot of people don't even know this, but I think of late more people are getting to know because maybe they are seeing me on the forefront when we go to functions, we go travel somewhere. Like they
Are you appointed a post?
No, I'm not appointed in the post. It's in my blood.
Are you the next in line to sing?
Quincy, I beg, don't put me for wahala.
No, I just the ask.
No, I'm not interested in being. I mean, it's a big cap. It's too big for me.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
It's too big for you.
Yeah, it's too big for me.
I see what you did there. But who they watch and notice Now, what's next for Danny Young as an artist? Because just 1 year, 6 months is chaos. Positive chaos, obviously.
So
next 6 months, what are we looking at?
Yeah, we have a lot of things on the pipeline. I'm so hungry, to put out a lot of stuff. So I've been recording back to back, trying to, get my sound proper, like what I mean my sound proper is a new, audience right about now. And, there's a certain way they want their thing, but we still have our own, values. So we're trying to marry both together, and, just make people happy. I've recorded like a lot of songs. I have an EP coming out. I have an album coming out. Doing a lot of collaborations.
When is that one coming out? This year? EP coming out this year?
Yeah, EP coming out in about a month and a half. The album coming out later this year. We have like great news. Like I can't wait to share, but I'm trying to keep some things, under the cover, But trust me, like we're gonna be wowing people this year. Like Danny Young is not playing, we ain't playing like this serious. You understand? Like, yeah.
Go hard or go home.
Crazy, bro.
I want to say this. I want to ask you a genuine question because it's bothersome to me.
Yeah.
You are my rich friend, Chad. Last. So if you don't worry you. But are you bothered by how expensive the Nigerian music industry is just to get seen? Just to get seen.
Trust me, it's very killing. I mean, yeah, it is very, very money consuming. If you look at what it takes to put a song out there, you can actually not do it. You feel me? You might rather want to put it in some real estate and get a direct, straight income because music is not promised. Nothing is promised. You just, got to do your part and live it. The reason why people like us have decided to do this so much is because we have been there and we've seen you understand? We don't taste them, so we know. You understand? So it's different from someone who is new, who is just trying to come and do it. But at the end of the day, for someone like me, I've seen, the bigger side of it because I'm not only looking at things from the local perspective. I've been an international person. I've been there, done that, and I know what music can be turned to internationally, not just locally. But for anybody who is thinking music locally, I mean, I don't know. It's a big problem because I don't see anything happening on the local space. Trust me, because the so-called thing we've built, Afrobeat as a whole, has grown past us. And somehow, somewhere, I think we are losing it and it's going past the whole...
You think we're losing grip on Afrobeat?
Yeah, I want to think so. Because now...
So what is it, Amapiano taking over?
Okay, let me put it this way. There was a time before Afrobeat came out, we had reggae, raga, sounds from Jamaica, really doing it, back. Then the Latino came, the Latin American guys, they also take it, like before, America has always been there, you understand, doing their thing. But somehow, some way, the reggae or raga, they lost that grip over, their stuff, their genre of music. The same way the Latino, they are still doing it, but it's not like the way it was when we had Daddy Yankee, all those guys, where Shakira, all those guys back in the days. But Afrobeat is growing and everything, and now we need to own it because these foreign guys are now coming to show us like they are part of our system, like let's do business together, and they are using our own people against us. I know what I'm saying. Using our own people against us, and that's slavery, like back in the days. You understand? So we need to have sense and look at what we have. Like this is what we've created for ourselves, and we have to own it. And even internationally, we have to be able to defend it. Not like some of us saying, "Oh, I'm not one of you. I'm not doing Afrobeat. I'm not doing this. Oh, me, I want to do this."
What do you think about that?
We don't need that.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not an Afrobeat artist."
First of all, I be son of my papa. First of all, I can never go anywhere I am in the world. Even if I own a dual citizenship or whatever, it will not change the fact that I'm Nigerian and I'm from my family.
Yeah, but you're Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian
first.
Huh?
You have to be an Afrobeat artist.
I don't have to be an Afrobeat
artist. Are you an Afrobeat artist?
Yes, first.
So how about the other guys saying they're not Afrobeat artists?
I don't know why.
Burna Boy and Co.
I don't know why, but I'm saying I'm an Afrobeat artist, and the fact is, no matter what type of music we do, as long as we're in Nigeria and we're from Nigeria, we have coined that space for ourselves. Like it's not even about the genre of music or how we do it; it's the fact that we are from Nigeria, and it also helps promote the culture. That okay, yes, because we don't reach there, but we never reach there. Finish. It never land. It's too early to start the energy we have. Start disassociating. We don't need it. You understand what I mean? So, but this is personal. I cannot force my belief on anybody. Now, everybody get their own, You understand what I
But
mean?
you're not on board with people saying they're not.
I'm not saying I'm not on board, but I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me because the fact
Wait,
is
I
this.
think Whiskey too said it
This
wasn't
is
an
what we are
artist, I
known.
guess.
This is the only thing we are known by. Baba, out there, nobody send any type of music anybody wants to say they are doing. They don't know you by that. What they know you by is the Afrobeat. That's what they respect. You understand? I've seen so many white people when they talking and you talk about these artists, they say they don't know. But when you say Afrobeat, oh yeah. So if that's what
You're
symbolizes
recognized for-
us
Yes.
and makes us seen and makes us visible,
But they call them
I think it's
they call them piano Afrobeats
and
as
that's
well.
why the Amapiano is taking it from us gradually in a way because Amapiano is visible now in the world and none of them is trying to say they are not Amapiano.
So you're saying our current problems might just be the people saying that they're not Afrobeats.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that we are trying to build an energy that is going viral and the world is saying it like this is who we are.
We're disjointed.
Yes. So it feels like there's a lot of conflict of interest or, coming in and we are starting to fail. I'm taking you back to slavery when this is how they separated us. You understand? This is how, and this is the guys doing it. I want to be no enter, don't you bomb see what it was Shiba. I want to leave talk.
But not talk, you come here gonna talk. Yeah, man. Okay. So that absolutely makes sense. But in the long run, if you could fix something, because it seems you're speaking from the point of view of a well-traveled person, and you seem to have a certain level of insight from international perception or perspective of what Afrobeats and what our music or what our genre is really, right? So, summary. The summary is sad that we are not together,
Yes, we need to be together.
and they are currently breaking us as we
Yes,
speak.
because the music is growing. You understand? And we as musicians can't do it alone. I'm trying not to mention too many things, but the other sectors, the other how would I put it? Things that
Industries
makes
or
us
things. Okay.
that makes us heard, that makes us out there. Over the last few years, we've seen so many growths in terms of the big guys over there coming here and they're trying to establish here. And it's our own people that are also heading these places. You understand what I mean? So I'm taking you back to slavery. You understand? So I'm saying we as
Are you speaking about music distribution companies and record
I don't
labels?
want to say that. I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm
No,
saying
but you have to say it, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying basically is
So are they the problem? The Nigerian people heading some of these labels
Yes.
and distribution companies.
What
are they
I'm
the
saying-
problem?
yeah, what
are
I'm
they
saying
selling
is-
us out?
yeah, I'm saying the problem is us ourselves because we don't know what we have.
No.
No.
Are you saying that the top Nigerian music executives at the moment in distribution companies and record labels are selling Nigerian artists out?
Quincy, now they talk the names. So
No, they tried. They sure of waiting, we they discuss.
waiting with the talk.
Yes.
It's very simple. I'm saying, I'm not mentioning names of anybody. I'm only saying that we as artists, first, it starts with us. We need to know who we are and to know that we are the price, right? So if anybody, be it distributor, be it record label, be it anybody, where they come from across, can't tell us, say, Afrobeat, say, make we tweak them into a different genre and call it another name. Yes, you might be doing that type of music, but the fact is you are known as an Afrobeat artist. So
Burna Boy like make it deceive himself. He's an Afrobeat artist.
yes, we are all Afrobeat artists. If you go America, their tongue,
But
alone-
Burna Boy says his type of record is Afrofusion. What do you
Afro for me, I think it's okay, right? It's okay because that word, I like to hear the Afro. The Afro is the Niger. You understand what I mean? So anything you can coin them to is okay. But if you say you don't want to be referred to anything Afro, then it seems you are trying to say you be American artist. You understand what I mean? So which for me, I think, I'm talking personal now. it doesn't help the growth of the business. And we, as artists, we are representatives of the culture. Where if it fails today, we will be held responsible. Yeah, it's a mere chance that we have to have Afrobeat, and it's growing globally now. So let's keep the flag flying. That's my point.
Let's do. Okay. That is absolutely understood. What features are we to expect very soon? Because if you go do you and Davido now, it's crazy.
I have a few collaborations already.
Just
crazy
like
ones.
1 or 2.
Baba, I don't want to talk.
Maybe you are releasing EP and album now.
Yes, I'm releasing EP and album. You know what? No. It might not make my album. It might not make my EP. You
might not make your EP.
No, it might not make my EP. It might not make. That's why I said earlier that I'm recording a lot of songs. I'm experimenting. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I might feature Quincy today and feel like the time at which I'm dropping my EP, it's not fitting the time. I want to keep it for 2027.
Got you.
You understand? So that's why I don't want to mention. But in the next 1 month, yes, when I'm, everything is complete, yeah, then I can now start mentioning. But trust me, I have the baddest of the baddest. You understand? Like, how we do it. It's crazy, yeah, and that's it. 100.
Absolutely love that, man. I can't wait. For more music.
Thank you, my brother.
Thanks so much for coming through on the show. I appreciate your presence, your time.
Yes, sir.
It's been great.
Yes, sir.
It's been amazing.
Yes, sir.
Now give me one chain now.
They don't cook them.
Well, like 60. Hey. All right, guys. We'll be back for another fantastic episode. Look out for the live session. It's gonna be mind blowing.
Blah.
We out, baby.
Bra, what's up, my people, man? It's your boy Danny Young live in the building. DANNYOUNG. Danny Young in the building. And guess what? I'm live on Echo Rim. We already know the vibes. Keep watching, like, and subscribe. Blah.